Curtain pulled back from stone and field. The earth stood bare, the wounds unhealed. No voice remained, no echo stayed, just sky and dust where life had laid. The waters fell from hill and plain, and left behind a world in stain. What once had moved, what once had cried, was taken with the turning tide. And the waters receded, but nothing returned. The silence was louder than anything heard. The world was still standing, but hollow the same. It wasn't destroyed, just never the same. The ark came rest on silent ground, no wind to stir, no living sound. The door stood open to the sky, but none remained to question why. The light broke through the clouded frame, but nothing moved, nothing came. No crowded land, no rising breath, just quiet fields that carried death. And the waters receded, but nothing returned. The silence was louder than anything heard. The world was still standing, but hollow the same. It wasn't destroyed, just never the same. A breath returned to dust and land, but not the world they used to stand in. The waters receded and left it behind, a world still turning, but emptied of time. The word was given. The earth stood still beneath the sky, no voice to question, none reply. The water's gone, the silence wide, a broken world now set aside. The breath returned to dust and field, but not the truth it once revealed. What once had moved with restless hand now waited on a different plan. And the word was given, and the line was drawn, not in anger, but what must be done. No flood returning, no sky undone, a covenant sealed for what's to come. No thunder spoke, no mountain cried, no fire fell from heaven's side. Just quiet law beneath the air, a truth that stood and settled there. The bow was set against the light, a mark unseen in endless height. Not for the world to understand, but held within a greater hand. And the word was given, and the line was drawn, not in anger, but what must be done. No flood returning, no sky undone, a covenant sealed for what's to come. No turning back, no shifting tide. The world moves on, but not the same inside. The world the ground gave way to living hands again, and fields were drawn across the open land. From silent dust the breath of life returned, and carried on beyond what once had burned. The voices rose where none had stood before, and fire returned to every distant shore. From one remained the many now were born, a world rebuilt, but something still was worn. And the nations rise from the earth again, from the dust and the loss of forgotten men. They build and they speak, they begin to stand, but something moves beneath their hands. The lines were drawn between the earth and sky, the paths divided, though no reason why. What once was held within a single breath now moved apart, and quietly it spread. No storm remained, no sign was left above, no flood returned to break the work of love. But in the ground beneath the weight of stone, there stirred a truth that had not yet been known. And the nations arise from the earth again, from the dust and the loss of forgotten men. They build and they speak, they begin to stand, but something moves beneath their hands. It didn't end, it only changed. What once was lost was rearranged. And the nations rise, but not the same. What once was broken returns again.